I think I was like either like around the ages of like 11 to 13. I think it specifically was like the years of like when I was 11 and when I was 12, and it happened in the winter time. And I still don't know what to like classify this as. Like if I think it was like like psychosis or like derealization, like depersonalization, or like a spiritual experience. Like I genuinely don't know like what to call it, and I feel like all those labels like it doesn't really matter, you know what I mean? But yeah, I would have these periods because like it was on like winter break, like around Christmas. Something would set me off. Like I would get upset about something, like a normal level of upset. Like I would like cry. I think one time it was, this is gonna sound so freaking like stupid and like inconsequential, but one time it was that I was watching Doctor Who. I used to love Doctor Who. I mean, I still like it. I just haven't watched it in like ages. Like I think the last time I actually watched it was high school. But yeah, I used to love Doctor Who, and it was on Amazon Prime for a while, and we had Amazon Prime, and I would watch it on there. Um, I'm sorry if I say like so many times. Actually, no, I'm not sorry. Fuck you. You should have to listen to me say an infinite amount of times. In fact, I'm gonna make a sound effect of myself saying just so that I can play it on repeat and make myself hate my life. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm in pain. Anyway, uh, oh, yeah, Doctor Who was on Amazon Prime, and then all of a sudden they were going to, oh shoot, my computer just turned off for a second. That freaked me out. All of a sudden they said they were gonna like take it away, or they were gonna like take it off Prime and like put it somewhere else, probably like Netflix. But you know how streaming services do. Like they have something on there for a while, and they take it off and put it on a different streaming service so they can like share the wealth, you know, for like popular shows. Oh, like come to our streaming service now if you want to keep watching it. It like gets passed around more than oh god, dude. I was gonna make some joke about your mom being like a hoe, but yeah, it gets passed around more than your mom. It's not that funny. But yeah, they get like thrown back and forth between different streaming services. I was like really sad. I was like oh my god, like I'm not gonna be able to watch Doctor Who anymore. Like how am I gonna like have like my coping mechanism? Like that Doctor Who was like my whole like world. Like I like live in like the Doctor Who like universe in my head. Like life is Doctor Who. Like I am literally in Doctor Who right now, and like I have to keep watching it to like keep up my Doctor Who like imagination stuff. Yeah, so I was like really sad. I started crying. And it was normal at first. Like I said, it was like a normal level of sadness. Like I was just crying. Like I was upset. Understandably so, I think. But then it's like whenever I like get upset and I start crying, I think it was sort of like my nervous system more so than like my thoughts. I mean, part of it was my thoughts too, but I get into like this like really bad like feedback loop. Like I'd start crying and it's almost like I got like addicted to like how bad it felt to like be really sad and like cry. So then I'd like start crying like more and more. And I throw myself into like a really bad panic attack where I just thought like the world was ending, like I was dying, like it was all over. I was never gonna be happy again, and I'd like screwed everything up for myself like irreparably. And I would like get into that state, and it would just like keep repeating itself for like weeks. And like it would be over like not even like anything at that point, because like I'd like started like the cycle, like it wasn't over like a specific thing anymore. It was just I felt like it was like taking over like my whole life essentially. And when I was a kid, I would literally liken it to like a demonic attack. Like I was half convinced because I feel like somebody said that to me. Because like my parents are religious. They used to be like more like intense about it, or like kind of like strange. You know what I mean? It used to be like more like we actually go to church and shit. They don't do that anymore, which like bless them. I don't have the energy or the desire to go to church either, even though I would consider myself spiritual. I still don't like the word religious. I feel like it has too many like negative connotations for me personally. But I believe in God, a God, and all that jazz. I just don't think that it's literally like exactly what it says in the Bible. Like I don't think it's literally like this God and like this guy and like all that specific shit. I don't think there's like literal like demons that are going to like, you know, act of their own accord and like get me, and like there's like a devil and he's like a real dude that like exists. You know what I mean? I think it's more like metaphorical than that. Anyway, but yeah, I used to liken it to like feeling like I was under like demonic attack. And I like legitimately kind of believe that like there was like a demon that was like haunting me. And if I just like prayed to God enough and I just like read the Bible enough, I could like make it go away. But I think that was like my big like, I don't know if I'd call it like a mistake. It's just like it's part of life and like you learn. I don't know. I guess technically like a mistake. I don't know. But that was like my thing. Like I was so terrified that I would try to like ignore my really bad anxiety and like these like sad feelings because I thought that they were like literally dangerous to me. And like if I like indulged them like even a little bit, they would like take over my life and like I could not control them and that would be like the end for me. You know what I mean? I desperately wanted it to go away. I was running away. I was trying to ignore it, which is exactly what you don't want to do with anxiety. Which I finally learned. Uh, Ironically, that took me, not really ironically, but irony has nothing to do with this, but that took me a goddamn while to learn that it's better to face your fears and just be like, okay, bitch, come at me, than it is to try to quote unquote fix it and run away and distract yourself for like infinity. You know, cause eventually that shit's gonna catch up. Like, you're not gonna escape, bro. It's gonna keep coming back because your brain thinks that you're in danger and there's like a predator chasing you, like ready to kill you. It's not gonna let that go easy. And you keep proving that to your brain by literally getting terrified and trying to run away every single time and never facing the threat. It's like, okay, so yeah, this is like a really bad threat. Okay, well, I'm gonna store this and we're gonna come back to this eventually because we can't let this really bad threat get us. But instead, it just feels like there's like a demon torturing you. Anyway, that was like not, oh, I've gotten so off topic, dude. Holy shit. No, but like, I would get so upset. Like, I would get so insanely upset and so like insanely scared that it almost felt like I was in a nightmare dimension. Like, that's like how I would describe it. I felt like I was in a living nightmare. And, I would go to sleep and maybe I'd have a nightmare or like something bad would happen or like I'd have a good dream. It doesn't really matter. I'd wake up in the morning and that was the first thing that hit me every single morning. As soon as I gained consciousness, that shit was back. The anxiety, like the demon, like the demon was back, like hammering at like my psyche again. Um, yeah. And obviously there's no way to like quote unquote cure that in my opinion. I would go to my mom and I would cry to my mom for hours on end and be like, make it go away, make it go away. Like, I can't like make it go away. Like, can you like save me from this? Like, it's gonna get me. Like, that's how it felt. Like, oh god, I have to run away from this thing. Like, it's gonna get me. And if it gets me, like, it's all over. Like, um, but yeah, what you really need to do with anxiety, which I finally learned, um, I don't know, like a year or two ago, literally, is that you just have to like face up to it. Like if you're scared, like you just have to basically put a name to your fear and live through it and just keep living through it. Keep doing it, no matter how shit it feels, no matter how much you think you're gonna die, and it's like the worst thing ever, and you just can't stand it. You will stand it. You have to. That's like the only option. It can't do shit. It's a weak little bitch when you actually like look at it. Like that's all I do now. Like if I start feeling anxious, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stop every single distraction that I'm doing. I'm going to like sit here and I'm going to like feel as anxious as I possibly can. Like I'm going to force myself to like freak out. Sometimes I'll even like hyperventilate like on purpose. And I just think about the thing that's bothering me. I'm like, okay, like you think like you're gonna like ruin my whole life, right? Okay, well then go ahead. Ruin my freaking life right now. Kill me. Like, give me a heart attack. Make me like go crazy, like give me a freaking brain tumor, give me like rabies, like the bajillion things I'm like terrified of. I'm like, okay, yeah, cool. Like I do have like every kind of cancer. I'm dying of 20 different diseases and it's over for me. I'm gonna be dead in like 5 seconds. Okay. And then it's like, oh, it will chill out after that. Unironically, you do have to do that like a lot, and I find myself still having to do it. Like I'll do the same experiences. Like I still get scared of doing like literally like everyday activities. Bitch, I've never gone to the store entirely by myself, like grocery shopping. Like I've gone with other people, and then like gone off and done my own shopping or whatever. But I've never like driven myself. Well, one time once or twice, but like nothing like not like an actual like grocery shopping. Like for some reason, like grocery shopping like with like a big list or something, and like going to the cashier and checking out, that scares me. I don't know. I've never done that before. I'm going to force myself to do that, but that scares me. Or like I want to go take like a hike somewhere like by myself. That scares me. Not because I think that I'm going to like get into the woods and like a wild animal's gonna attack me or something, but because there's other people. And not even that I think the other people are going to attack me necessarily. It's like even more like, I don't know, like frivolous than that. I just think that like other people are going to see me and they're going to look at me and they're not going to talk to me and they're going to think, she's weird. This is a weird person. Oh my god, she's so weird. I would never associate with her. What is she doing here? Ooh. Literally, that's it. Oh my god, it's so freaking stupid. And then whenever I do that, or like if someone does look at me weird or like doesn't talk to me, and then like I think about it like a little bit, but then I don't actually give a shit. But some part of me is still terrified of that. Anyway, oh god, this is so off the point. Yeah, I would freak myself out so much as a kid for like these periods of time that like I literally felt like I was like trapped in a nightmare realm. Or how I tried to describe it to my mom, which like I don't know if this ever made sense to her, was that everything felt different. And like even though it looked the same, like nothing felt familiar. Nothing felt comforting. Nothing could like make me feel any better. I'd try to like play a video game. I'd be thinking about being scared. I would try to read a book. I would be thinking about being scared. I would try to like do literally anything, and I would be thinking about being scared because it was that like unresolved anxiety that would just be like pecking at me. Sorry, I just thought something like bad was happening. I don't know. I thought somebody was like breaking into the garage, coming to kill me or something. Yeah. Um. Anyway, I think I'm fine. Who knows? Maybe I'm gonna be killed, and this is like the last record of my existence. I'm sure I've said that literally the exact same thing before. Anyway, um, yeah, but yeah, I would literally feel like I was in another dimension, like trapped, like outside of myself. And it's like similar in a way to what I would call like a oh my god, I need to stop looking at stuff. Like a spiritual experience. Because they're both like you're kind of like disconnected, you know what I mean? Because like whenever I would get really anxious, I would have this specific feeling of not like thinking, like knowing obviously logically that like my parents were my parents and like I was like me or whatever, you know what I mean? Like like the like reality was real or yeah. But I wouldn't feel that way inside. Like I would not feel that way intuitively. Like something felt very, very off because I was like so like stressed out and like anxious. That it was almost like my vibration or whatever, like my level of like consciousness, if you want to like call it that. It got knocked down like so low into like these like really negative like low vibrational states that it's like it almost feels similar to being in like a high like vibrational state where like you feel like you have like a better perspective on everything because both of them you feel like a little bit like disconnected. But this was like not like a good like disconnection. This is like a really painful one. But yeah, yeah, that's why, like I said, I don't know if I'd call it like a spiritual experience almost, because I just felt like I was so like off like the norm, like of like where I was like used to like being like my like level of like consciousness or whatever. But yeah, I like didn't know how to explain that to my mom as a kid. Obviously, like how the hell am I gonna like say all of that when like I didn't